record anymore. Okay. So anyway, right. So who's the no? Okay. So let us go back to our topic. Okay, so let me get the spotlight. Okay, yan. Sorry because internet is fluctuating, but of course I'm back. Yan. And so let's get started. No? Our first topic among the 12 lessons is actually cultivating good learning attitude. Okay, cultivating good learning attitude. Actually, in the very beginning of this session, Dr. Lim Boon Hong was already telling the people, no, the Pegasus, because he was asking question, and the answer is so thin, no, the voices, no, parang they like to answer, they don't like to answer, they clap their hands, but it's not loud enough. And so because of that, Dr. Lim Boon Hong was not really happy about it. Very first few minutes, he was already telling us a very important lesson. He say, if you want to do it, then you need to give your 100%. You need to give your best, no? And when we talk about giving our best, it has to be in full force. And so, actually, what he is telling us during that time, especially among the Pegasus who were listening, no, he said that if you can give your best in everything or in anything, then you need to give 100%. Okay, whatever you are doing right now, just like today, when we are coming here together to listen to the message, no, of what that I'm translating into English for all of us, then you need to give 100% attention. Because if you're not giving 100% attention, it's useless. Okay, it's useless. Why? Because you're half-hearted. You're not focused. Okay, that's why he's saying that most of the time it's very common for us. We try to become a what we call multitask. But actually, multitasking is not good because you're not getting the best out of the lesson. Okay, so all of us actually need to give 100% in everything. And you and I need to be consistent. Or else, if we're not giving 100%, actually he's saying that we're lazy. Okay, why are we lazy giving our best? Why are we lazy to become successful? Why are we lazy, no, not hitting that 100%? And so, since you and I can give our best, then give the best. Okay? So it should not be an excuse not to give our very best. Okay? That's why he was saying, since we were small, we should already have that habit giving our best in everything we do. Every moment actually is very important. And so, if we can do it better, why not do it better? No, why satisfy or settle with okay na? No, we should not be having that kind of attitude. So when we clap our hands, then clap our hands. No, if we wanted to shout, shout. No, give your best. No, that's what Dr. Lim Boon Hong was telling all of us. Give your best in everything. Even in doing this business, you need to give your best in order for you to become successful. Okay? So, you want people to remind you how to do things ba? You want people to nag at you? Diba? Diba? And that's most of the time what happened, right? When we were small, our parents keep on nagging at us. No, why? Because we're not giving our best. And so, not giving our best becomes a habit. And so, you and I now, as a leader in Reway, we need to develop that learning habit, cultivating that positive attitude, no, of good learning attitude. And that is what? Number one lesson already, in the first 5 minutes, he's talking about give your best in everything you do. Okay, if you need more courage, then be more courageous. If you need more confidence, then be more confident. Okay, so that you can, if you can hit your goal in 3 days, how come you're using 30 years? Okay, if at 35 years old, you can achieve your dreams, why delay it until you are 60? Okay, and so those things happen because we are not giving our best. Okay, and so I hope that that one, no, the very first thing that we need to learn about our learning attitude, we need to keep on asking every single moment, no, whether at work or at home or whatever we're doing inside our family, inside our house, no, are we giving 100%? Are you giving your full, no? So starting today, he said, if you can give 100% effort, can you start 100% in everything. Okay? If you want to brush your teeth, no? Brush your teeth with 100% effort. Something like that, no? So here, he was, actually, Dr. Libunhong was showing a drinking glass. Okay, baso. Alam niyo yung baso, no? And so, he said, you can have the choice, no? Whether you want it face up or you want it face down, right? And so today, each one of us here, your head, your brain, your thoughts is just like that drinking glass. Okay, you can choose to have it open wide or be open-minded and be open to learn new things, or no, you can choose to cover it up, no, put it upside down, no, so that you flip it down, so that you're just shutting your mind, no, and brains, no, and not accepting any new learnings or any new things. Okay, so it's your choice. Okay, I think that's a very powerful illustration that he had given us. Tama? Because it's all about mindsetting. It's all about mindset. So in the succeeding lessons that we're going to go through in these sessions, no, you need to choose to be open, to open your mind. You need to choose to open your thoughts. That's why when we talk about giving your best, I know that some of you here are not opening your camera. Okay? Ako din, no? There are times I do attend meeting, I'm not in suit. But I said, I want to give my best 100% from this time onwards. That's why I'm already in suit. Okay? And I open my camera. Why? Because since you're gonna be doing it, then give that 100%. Okay? And so when you choose to open your mind, when you choose to focus, then definitely you will learn a lot of things. And of course, at the same time, if you choose to close, no, if you choose to be a proud person, no, then you choose to be a know-it-all, then you insist that you are better already than the speaker. There are times we're like that, right? We think that we are better than the speaker. That's why we shut down. Okay? So with that, you are already what? Closing your mind. No? Just like the drinking glass flip down. Okay? When that drinking glass is flipped down, what do you think happened? We reject all learnings, no? And so what Dr. Libun Hang is saying that do not be proud or stubborn, okay? Do not be close-minded, or do not refuse, no, to open. Because when you refuse, absolutely, no, there will be no new learnings. There will be no new ideas, no? Only when you open your mind and humbly accept the things we are discussing here, then you start to think through every ideas being discussed. Okay? So, do you think you would be in the losing end if you open your mind to listen? Definitely not, no? Because why? Because definitely there will be new insights coming in and out, no, as you learn, no, from our discussion. Okay? So ganito, no? So maintain what? Keep what? How many percent? 100% open mind. 100% focus your attention, 100%, no, in everything, no. Why? To maximize every learning opportunity you can receive, especially from Reway. So who really exactly benefit from this session? Okay, you, no, you, sabi niya, you, us will benefit, no. Why? Because you're not here to listen for other people. Okay, you're not here to listen for me, no. You are here to listen for yourself. So if you want to be successful, you are eager and wanting to learn, okay? That's why right now, since you already come, give your 100%. Now, it's just an hour, no, for you to listen, and it's not gonna be too long, no? But definitely, we are gonna have a good learning opportunity in this, okay? So give your 100%. A lot of people does not understand the meaning of what? Giving yourself a chance. Do you know that? A lot of successful people, why they become successful, it's because they continue to give themselves a chance. Okay? Why? Kasi right now, it's a learning opportunity for all of us who are here in this Zoom, right? So are you giving yourself a chance to learn? Because if you aren't giving a chance to learn, that's the question is, why are you here? Right? Okay? So why are you here? Many times, it's not, Lim Boon Hong was saying that it's not learning what the speaker said, but it's more what you have internalized, no? Where real learning occurs. Okay, as you listen to what I'm sharing to you from what Dr. Lim Bon Hong shared, definitely you're also thinking. Definitely you're also processing the words that I'm saying. And so if you keep an open mind and accept those ideas that I learned that I'm sharing or imparting to you, definitely you yourself will also have some insights, no? And those insights is about reflecting yourself. How are you at par with regards to the expectations, no, set by Dr. Lim Boon Hong? That's why we go back, no? Have a 100% open mind. 100% readiness to listen and learn. The new personal learning will give you what? New strength. Yeah, new breakthrough, new realization. And only maintaining 100% open mind that you can get the most out of the lesson. No? So yan, no? You know, these things, no, that Dr. Limon Hong shared, it's just an opening, no? But yeah, even me, I myself ask the same question. Especially right now, you know, I'm a school principal, right? Sabi nga niya, as young as they are. That's why I also asked my question and I talked to my administrators a while ago. Are we asking our students to give 100% now while they are young? Are we helping them form that habit to give 100%? Okay? And so that one really gives me a powerful impact, no, in my mind. And that is just the opening of Dr. Lim Boon Hong. Okay? So and this opening is actually what? Familiar for all of us, no? You have these discussions already, no? When we are attending Reway, di ba? Ano yun? Empty your cup, mindset, no? Actually, we have been discussing all of this already. Okay? And I think we have already memorized this concept. But how deep do we understand this concept, no? I think this session helped us to level up, especially our understanding about mindsetting and emptying our cup, right? No, so all of us, no, as leaders in Rebay, most of the time you and I are asked to share, right? To share our journey, no, our testimony, no. So when we do that, Dr. Lim Boon Hong is saying that you and I should always be fully prepared. Okay, there are some things that you need to memorize and so memorize them well. But there are a lot of things, ideas or chunk of ideas that you wanted to share, no, then you can prepare to share them. Okay, at the very, very beginning, no, when you start sharing, maybe you would feel tense, no, or pressured or a little bit shaky. But he said that, you know, when you start sharing, no, share with what you have memorized first. And in that first 10 minutes, no, definitely, no, that tense, that tension, that pressure, no, will go away. Okay? And so this will be no more. You know why? Because you already started to overcome your fear in your first 10 minutes. And so go and focus on the things that you have memorized. And when you talk, no, you talk about per topic, no, that you would want to share. Okay? Because we are leaders, we are used to sharing. But most of the time, a lot of leaders are disorganized when they are sharing. Okay? So Dr. Liboni is telling us, especially all of us who are leaders here, you need to develop your confidence, especially with the topic that is assigned to you. You need to prepare, no, be prepared that your listeners can be impressed, no, and wanting to listen to you. Kasi nga kung you didn't prepare, no, nobody would want to listen to people who are unprepared, right? That's why you do not say na I'm so nervous, no, before you begin your speech. No, or I really did not prepare. I don't know what to say, no. I was suddenly called up on stage, not to share, no. You don't say all of those things because the moment you say all of those things, these are telling your listeners that I'm not prepared. Don't listen to me because I'm just gonna waste your time. Okay? And so whatever we do right now, guys, as you prepare your sharing, no, because we're trying to what? Become one of the speakers, no, and cultivate that learning attitude. You and I need to prepare well. making sure that you create a powerful learning environment. No, that you're confident that what you're sharing, no, you know it, you understood it, no, and so that everybody will be attentive. And there would be what? A very high expectation and a very high learning and atmosphere or environment around you. Okay? So yeah, no. So I hope that you're getting what I'm sharing, no. So as you cascade, no, as you teach the people under you how to do OPP, how to do leader sharing, no, you also need to prepare them well. Okay? You can, if you can follow Lim Bun Hong style, 'di ba? Why not? Marami tayong naka-unmute. Okay? Minute ko na. Okay. So, you and I need to prepare well. Okay? Whether you follow the style of Lim Bun Hong or not, make sure the key here is what? You need to be confident. Okay? You need to be natural. Okay? Especially when you speak, you share your story, it should come from the heart. That's why he said you need to prepare well. And so many times, it is the skills of communication. It is not about speaking, but involves your action. No? Kaya nga, you should be confident like what he did. He threw a battle. I cannot throw a battle here, no, because we're Zoom. Okay? Kasi, no, diba? I cannot use the demo. Pero when you want to do that, make sure you do it right. No, you do it with full confidence. No, you don't ano ba yung mga reaction natin na hindi dapat should not be part of when you are sharing, no, or you're educating your people. Okay, so it has to be natural and it is to catch the attention, no, of your listeners. Okay, so when you communicate, make sure it's one towards a crowd. One equals to many. Okay, why? Because we're not doing table talk in three-way, no? Most of the time, all of us are talking to a crowd. Okay, that's why communication is very important, especially in this industry. You need to practice. Whether NDO, GOOTC, OPP, leader sharing, you need to master what you need to say. Ayan. Kaya you need to master what you need to say. So it means you need to practice. It takes hard work. Most of the time, you can start a famous quotation by a famous person, no, in order to start your message, no. Usually, though, if you will really look at Lim Bun Hong, Dr. Lim Bun Hong, most of the time he starts a quotation. Okay? And because quotation will help you narrow, no, and bring out the ideas of your message, no, that is already in your mind. Okay? So look for that appropriate quotation that you would use. Lately, you would see, no, I don't know if you're listening to following the messages of Dr. Lim Bun Hong, but you will see that he is very popular, no, with the message, no, yesterday is but a dream, but tomorrow is only a vision. Huh? But today well lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Yan, di ba? So very, and this quotation, he used it in the very first LRN, no, of 20 people, no, and still last, what do you call this? LRN, no, the 15th anniversary gala dinner. He also used this again, no. So when you prepare, no, to communicate, you can start with a good quotation, no, to start off your message. After the quotation, of course, you can naturally already show or share your personal message that relates to the quotation, linking your messages to your people, what you would want to tell people. Okay? And so therefore, if you're given a topic to share, you need to reflect, how can I explain it well to my listener? No, hindi pwede yung, alam ko na to, sige, go na, anytime, akit na lang ako ng stage. No, no. Even me, no, I'm gonna tell you, even me as a pastor, I always preach, but I do really prepare. I don't yung, hindi akit na lang ako, no, we have to prepare well. Why? Because our message, that's why you are given that opportunity to go on stage, is because why? You are given the opportunity to share. And you need to make sure that listeners, no, would understand and learn something from you. Okay? So how can they understand it in the way I understand, how I wanted them to understand it, based on my personal thoughts, So it's not just sharing, by just sharing for the sake of sharing, but you want them to understand how you internalize, how you apply, the message or the lesson that you would want also to share to them. Okay? And so going back to the famous quotation, of Dr. Lim Boon Hong, yesterday is but a dream, but tomorrow is only a vision, but today well lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Mamememorize ko na rin nga yata ito eh. Diba? Kasi paulit-ulit eh, diba? Na? The message, the most important part is not about yesterday or tomorrow. But the most important part in this quotation, you know what? Is the moment well lived. Okay? Yan yung pinaka-importante according to him. The moment well lived. No? The moment well lived is the moment of doing things. If you are able to give your best, which means well lived, if you're well lived, you're able to give out the very, very best. Parang at home, if you're a father, be the best father. If you're a mother, be the best mother. Be a best mom. If you're a son or daughter, be the best son or daughter. If you're taking care of your sibling, give the best care. Okay? If you're an upline, be the best upline. If you're a downline, be the best downline. If you're a leader, be the best leader. If you're a student, be the most studious student, And on stage, sabi niya na, be the best and most responsible speaker, If you're be the best inspirational speaker. Okay, if you're a businessman, be the best businessman who takes good care of his employees. If you're an employee, be the best, most responsible employee, So makita mo, it's the best. Okay, if you're just sweeping the floor, sabi niya, it doesn't really matter. But be the most responsible cleaner or floor sweeper. Okay? So maybe you think you're just a follower, it's still okay. Be the best follower. Be the most responsible follower. Maybe you're not a big person, Sabi nga niya, maybe you're not a big tree. You're just a small grass. Okay, it's okay, but be the bravest small grass. Be the greenest small grass. What are we saying here? Okay, in everything we do, we need to prepare well and give out the very best. Okay, so the same is true, with the message a while ago. We are to give our very best in listening. Right now, we are to give our very best in everything we do, especially what? Communicating, teaching our own team, our own people. Okay? Because when we do that, then every yesterday is a dream of happiness and every tomorrow becomes a vision of hope. Okay? So I hope that that's clear, that you're getting it, So sabi dito, the chunk of explanation were actually what? Practical. Okay? Something that is already in your mind. So you only memorize the quotation, but the meaning as you expound it should come naturally from your thoughts. Diba? Kaya nga, diba, he has a lot of illustration. The father, be the best father, mother, be the best mother, son. It comes naturally. Kasi it's talking about what? Being the best. Okay, being the best. And so, you can add many other angles, to the quotation. Okay, you need to give time and effort in your preparation so that you can add. Okay, so we need to take seriously every learning opportunity. Okay? So if you have many ideas laid out, that would what? That would be wonderful. That would be powerful. 'Di ba? Kasi nga you are able to expound it well and let your thoughts be clear, especially to your listener. Okay? So sabi dito, do not just go up and speak telling people you are nervous, I told you that, at the very beginning, you have already given your people what? A bad impression. That's not how you do, especially as a leader. Limbunong umakyat siya, sabihin niya, it starts bad, So it is practically telling people na you will not learn anything from me. I'm just gonna waste your time. Okay? That's how it is, So we should avoid those things. As leaders of Leeway, we need to set our standards high. No, alam naman natin, di ba? Riway is always high standard, di ba? Even our events, no, we're not happy with the 80,000, ha? We're looking for 100,000 space. So, yung mga ganun, ha? Why? Because we try to push our standards high. We try to set our goals higher, no? And so, we as a leader in Riway, one of the most important is what? We need to start a standard na to become good speakers. Okay? Maybe you say, I'm not ready to speak yet. No. In Riway, you are trained one step at a time. And as you practice, as you prepare, no, as you overcome small steps at a time, then, look at David Yo. David Yo is no read, no write. Right? Alam natin lahat yan. All of us know that. But right now, he's a very powerful speaker. Remember, when he came here before pandemic, he even spoke in full English. Di ba? So you will see, no, Riway can change you as long as what? You empty your cup. You give your best to learn. Okay? So when we wanted to train more leaders, especially in your team, okay, you and I need to raise the bar and demand a higher standard from our leaders. Okay? Hindi pwede lagi na, next time na, next time na. No. You need to what? Demand. You need to set the direction of your people. Okay? You need to set the standards high for them. Okay? Sabi nga niya, Limbun Hong asked, no, do you believe that you do not know anything? Yan, okay? Do you believe that you do not know anything? Most people would say, yes. But do you really believe that? Diba? Diba? Madalas we say, we don't know anything. But do you really believe that, no? And so, Lim Moon Hong in this session, he shared a very important story. Kahit na ako, nahilo ko doon sa story. Okay? Pero pakinggan niyo itong story na to. Maganda itong story na to. The story is about a man who went to rob a bank. Okay? So, nang-hold up siya ng bangko. And everything was recorded, no? Maybe there's CCTV, so his face was very clear. And it was published, it was drawn, everything was recorded, no? And so this man was arrested, no? And so when this man was arrested, he insisted that it's impossible for them to know that he is the robber. Okay? He insisted. You know why? He explained it's because he used an invisible ink and put it over himself, to make himself invisible when he robbed the bank. Diba? Tanga, diba? Diba? So, because he was thinking, diba, when you write using the invisible ink on the paper, you will not see it unless you what? You put something, no? Where you rub it or you hit it, then the letter or the writings will come out, no? So, it's impossible. So, he that, no? You know, so he was insisting, no? It's impossible for you to know that I'm the one who robbed the bank, no? And actually, this story, Lim Moon Hong was saying, this is a true story. Okay, this is not this is not a make-up story. Okay, so during that time, he said everyone was so confused. How come there was such a stupid person like this man? Okay, so not only an investigation was conducted, they conducted a research, no, about his situation. And so Danny and Kruger, the two researchers, no, conducted the research, no, and the result of the study was already named after them, no, the Danny-Kruger effect. Okay, the discovery is of this, no, research actually shocked everybody, no, with the truth that most of us do not know. Okay, this Danny-Kruger effect states that a person who truly knows nothing does not know that he knows nothing. Ulitin ko Sulatin nyo na lang. A person who truly knows nothing does not know he knows nothing. Okay? Last. A person who truly knows nothing does not know he knows nothing. Okay? Okay? So a fool does not know he is a fool. Ayan. Okay? So here, no, let me show you this chart, no? Wait, Sandali lang. Kasi nawala ako kanina eh. Okay. Okay, so let me show you this chart, no? So this chart, if you would really see this chart, the horizontal line represents competence, no, or knowledge. Okay, the vertical line, yung pataas, represents confidence. Now, the assumption, guys, the assumption is that the more knowledge you have or the more competence you have, the more confidence, no, you would have. Diba? Tama ba? Tama ba? The more knowledge you have, the more confident you will be. Yan, okay? Do you agree with this? Okay? Kung agree ka nga, mag-thumbs up ka nga, mag-thumbs up ka. May nag-thumbs up ba? Parang wala akong nakikita nagta-thumbs up. Hindi ka agree. Okay lang yun kung hindi ka agree kasi nga mali yun. Okay? The more knowledge you have, the more confident you will be. Okay? So you would see, no? If you agree, this is the line graph. Okay? Pataas, no? Yung ignorance, no? Paakyat, no? Kasi nga, the more confident, the more competence or the more knowledge, the more confident. Okay? Unfortunately, this is not correct. Okay? This is not correct. Okay? Okay, what is the researchers discovered that we are all wrong about this assumption or this concept. The chart is actually like this. This is what they discovered. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. Okay, what is this? Okay, it means what? He thought he knows, no? He thought he knows. A lot of people, you would see na a little knowledge, no? It seems that they already know everything. Na a little knowledge lang as if they already know everything. Okay? Kaya nga itong curve na to, itong curve na nasa taas ng confidence, at taas ng confidence niya, no? Pero ang konti lang ng knowledge niya. Okay? He thought he knows everything already with a little knowledge. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Remember, diba, one of our major problem is the FDA, right? Diba? There's a negative FDA in the internet, diba? Pagkabasa nila, FDA warning, ay, this is a bad product. No, this is a bad company. We already conclude immediately, and we state a lot of issues, diba? But we never read the article. You know, but they will speak, no, as if they are what? Expert. But that's not true, no? Their confidence is very high, no? Kaya nga sabi dito, they are even what? Higher, no? Than the real thing. Their confidence is higher than the real thing. Okay? And so this arrow space that you can see on screen, this is what we call the human nature. Okay? Kasi natural for us to lumalabas, it's natural for us to exaggerate. Okay? As if we are very excited. You see, no, a very bottom of the slide is a dot. And most people actually is ignorant, no, because it starts with 0. Okay? He actually knows nothing. Okay? And this next point here is what we call the speak of stupidity. Okay? Because he is trying to show people he knows everything by saying so many things that actually he doesn't understand. As he starts to understand the situation, then this one creates another dot, no, here, no, the valley of despair. Okay, the valley of despair, no. So what does it mean? Because he started to understand, and so he was feel already na, ay, mali pala. Parang wala akong alam, no? I think I don't know anything. Tama? And so after that, he will continue to conduct research. Then that's the time, no, the plateau of sustainability. It's already finally understanding and experiencing what the real thing is. And so, you will see, my friends, this chart, according to Dr. Lim Bunhong, according to this Dunning-Kruger effect, can be separated into 4 categories, no? Ulitin na, nakita mo the ignorance, the peak of stupidity, the value of despair, the plateau of sustainability. What is that? First, when you chop it off into 4 areas, then at the very, very beginning pa lang is what? Don't know that I don't know. I don't know that I don't know. Hirap no? Hirap nung quotation. I don't know that I don't know. Okay? Hindi mo alam na hindi mo alam. O yan, tinagalog ko na. Dapat na natin yan. Okay? And many times, no, a lot of people are like that. No, they just open their mouth without understanding or knowing what they're talking about. Tama ba? Okay, so we cannot be like that, no, as three-way leaders, no. This stage is actually telling us that people really knows nothing. Okay, and many people are like this, no, are in this category in our society. Kaya nga, 'di ba, there's a lot of fake news. Why? Because everybody is very conclusive. No, kino-conclude na nila yung situation na wala naman talaga silang enough facts or enough information. Feel niya expert na kaagad siya, no, in this area, no, kasi may nabasa lang siyang isang paragraph or nabasa lang niya yung headline, no, parang alam na niya ano nangyari, no, ilang missile yung ginamit sa gate, alam na niya kaagad, pero actually hindi niya alam. Okay? So when you need to apply the idea, no, he does not know how to do it, no? He does not know how to do it. Kasi nga when you ask him, so paano ba gawin yan? 'Di ba kasi parang expert siya eh. Hindi na niya alam paano sagutin, no? He doesn't even know how to explain for asking question. No. And he doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay? The most beautiful and most frustrating, according to Lim Mun Hong, is that a lot of people today, no, thinks that this is already the computer age, no? Pwede mo i-Google, no? Hindi mo alam, i-Google mo yan. Madalas ganun yung mga naririnig natin, i-Google mo yan, 'di ba? But you know, sabi nga nila, yes, you can Google and find answers. But there's one important thing, no, before you can Google. You know what? You know how to ask the right question. Tama ba? Kasi if you don't know how to ask Google words to the topic that you would want to research or ask Google to research for you, then you will not get the right information. No? So ibig sabihin, hindi lahat is about Googling, no, to get the answer. Okay? But it's still, you should know what to ask. You should know the keywords to ask Google so that you can get to what? Get the right answer. Okay? So going back to the first question of Lim Mun Hong a while ago, do you believe that you do not know anything? Yan, diba? Kasi sabihin natin lahat, yes, pero do you really believe it? Tama? Yeah, ulitin ko yung question ni Lim Mun Hong ha. Do you believe that you don't know anything? A lot of us would say yes. Pero, ano yun eh, false humility. False humility, peke. Okay. Peke, diba? Kaya that's why Dr. Lim Mun Hong was sharing in this portion. You know, he has been in the network marketing for the last 25 years. Okay? And he was able to what? Experience every area of network marketing, in and out, left and right, up and down, lahat, no? And sa dami ng books na nabasa niya about network marketing, he went through all the trainings for the last 25 years. And all the while, he thought he knows all. Okay? But you know what? Sabi niya, as he is preparing this session, okay, he discovered that he doesn't know anything about multi-level marketing. After 25 years, he still discovered that he does not know anything about networking. Okay? So if he has that experience for the last 25 years and still conclude he does not know enough about network marketing, how about us? Tama ba? How about us? Okay? So if you are serious, no, to become successful in Reway, never think that you already know. You and I should have that desire to continue learning. Diba? Kasi if we don't have the desire to continue learning, then we will be stuck. Okay? Kaya makita mo in this second na know that I don't know. Okay? Know that I don't know. This is the level. Kasi nga, you start to know already some ideas. But you discover that, wait, I still don't know. I still don't know. And the third level, now know that I know. Know that I know. Because you start to accumulate knowledge, no? And of course, the last is what we call don't know that I know. Okay? Don't know that I know. Okay? So, yeah, no? So, you will see, no? How much do you really know about marketing? All of us here wants to become successful, right, in network marketing. But are you continually striving to learn? No, do you have that desire to learn? What are the habits that you form that you are trying to do, no, in order to improve yourself, improve your knowledge, improve your experience, improve your leadership skills? Okay? So that's a big question, no, given by Dr. Limon Hong. And so he said, actually sabi niya, what we are discussing is nothing new. No, look at this, no, as old as Confucius. Sabi niya, real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Okay? Confucius, no. So it means the idea that we really don't know anything comes from very, very old philosophers already. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Okay? That's why this is also my conclusion, no? When I took up my PhD in educational leadership and management. After nag-graduate kami, what's your concluding sentence? The concluding sentence, I know that I don't know. Yun yung concluding sentence namin. Because we were so surprised that there's so many things to learn even though we already received the degree. There's still too many things, no, for us to learn. Okay? And if you will take a look at the next slide, okay, by Socrates, I know that I know nothing. Diba? And you know that Socrates is already one of the great philosophers, no, that we look up to. Okay? Who are these two people? Confucius, Socrates, no? And yet they conclude the same thing, no? Real words of wisdom coming from both of them. No? Real knowledge is what? You will discover that the more you know, the more you do not know. Okay? So, a few hundreds years ago, diba? Shakespeare said, a fool thinks himself to be wise. A wise man knows himself to be a fool. Yeah, no? A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Therefore, my friends, whatever level you are with regards to your knowledge, always remember, stay humble. I think that's a key word that we need to know, no? Do not think you know everything, okay? Do not think that you know everything. You don't know. You don't know. Unfortunately, you don't know. Okay? The moment you think you know everything, then it is just like the glass, yung baso, na nakataob. No? It's closed. Your mind is closed. No, nothing new will come in. No new ideas will come in. Okay? It's upside down. Okay? Nothing will get into your mind. No? And the most frightening, no? You will not be stuck. Okay? You will not be stuck. But what do you mean? You will start to regress. No? Kasi if you're not learning new things, it doesn't mean that you are there, plateaued. No, you will not be plateaued because you will start to regress, paatras, umaatras ka. Why? Because the world is moving very fast. New concepts, new ideas are being created every day. 10,000 books are being published every single day. And so if you and I stop learning, you're not stuck. But you start to deteriorate, you start to slide back, no? You start to slide back. So again, no, we need to make sure that every moment we are to preserve, to be humble, becoming conservative, no? And a statement goes like this, learning is like rowing upstream, not to advance, no? Not to advance is to drop back. So we regress. Okay, we regress. So if you stop learning, it's not a stop. but it's a deterioration. Okay? It's a deterioration. So this session helps us to know better, no, that not all things are spoon-fed. Okay? You and I need to what? Do our homework. You and I need to do our homework. Okay? In order to become a good speaker, then you need to do your homework. Okay? The session we are giving you is just what? An overview actually. No? An overview of what? An overview of what is required, no, of us. Okay? Why? Because you can prepare. Okay? You can prepare well. Okay? Not only that you can prepare well, you should really practice. No, you should really practice in order to improve yourself. That's why what Lim Bun Hong is saying is this: when you prepare, the basic concepts, right, is being given to us already, whether GO, OTC, and DO, but you need to what? Deliver it. And each delivery of each leader is totally different because they put in, no, their experience into the message, into the training, no. So when you talk to your people, make sure you are putting in your heart. You put in your heart to tell them, no, what your experience, no, because there cannot be no uniformity, okay, in messages. It's always diverse, okay, so that you can really define who spoke well and who among the people are really teaching well. Okay? And so here, Dr. Lim Mun Hong was sharing that when we learn, we are actually, there's what we actually steps to learning. Okay? Let me share with you this. Steps to learning. This is the learning procedure, 5 steps. Okay? Basic understanding, repeat, start applying. Okay? Mastery, and what? Reinforce again. Okay, may dinagdag lang ako dito, may change ako ng konti sa original slide, no? Again, no, basic understanding, then you repeat, then you start applying, then you gain mastery, then reinforce it again. Okay, so what do we know? What do we mean by this? Okay, if you want to learn something, you need to have some basic understanding, especially of the idea, the concept that are basic, no? Second, you need to keep on repeating, no? By like learning a piano, no? You keep on playing the notes. We all know, no? Dr. Lim Bun Hong is a musician, no? He wrote a lot of songs. Even the music, he's the one who, right? And he was sharing na, you know, he never learned piano. Oh, there's no piano teacher. But he learned it on his own. Okay, by just what? Keep on repeating the notes, repeating the notes, repeating the notes until he start creating music, creating more sounds, more melody until there's mastery. Then they reinforce again. Okay, so it's all about what? Keep on repeating, no? So all the steps are actually not easy to do, no? You repeat, no, or start, no? Okay, but yun na nga, no, because if you really have the desire to learn, you will take learning seriously. You will take repetition seriously. You will start applying seriously. You would want to gain mastery seriously. Yeah, you know? So the same, no? If you want to play basketball, okay, you shoot, didn't shoot, you shoot again. You didn't shoot, you shoot again, shoot. But you keep on, no? Repeating, until you master it. And even if you start applying, no, you went into basketball game, you win the game. After you win in the game, no, do you stop practicing? No. You still keep on repeating again, no? That's why you would gain mastery. Okay? And so, what we're talking about, this is difficult, no? You know why? Because a lot of people fail to learn these important steps of learning. That's why they are not successful. They do not want to repeat the simple things or the simple topic or the simple things that being taught to us. Ewan ko kung napansin niyo, tayo, no? How come a lot of people are not successful in ML or how come a lot of people are not successful in Riway? Okay, why? Because they don't want to repeat the simple things. Okay? Okay? Everyone wants to have a skyrocketed success. Pesos! No, all of us are always in a hurry. We find boring, no, when we keep on repeating things, diba? Just like OPP. First time you do it, you're happy. Second time you do it, you're happy. Third time you do it, you're happy. 20th time you're doing it, parang wala naman pwedeng idagdag. Wala naman pwedeng why? You start to get bored. Because why? You are not disciplined. No? You feel boring, no, repeating even the simplest thing. Okay? You easily get irritated. And remember, when that happens, you are not gonna be successful. Okay? Because why? You are rejecting learning already. So, simple things, do it what? Again, guys, repeatedly. Repeat it to a point that you don't need to think and it comes out naturally already. Okay? It becomes a natural thing for you. It means doing it without needing to think. Okay? A natural flow. It means it already entered your subconsciousness, kaya natulog ka, memorize mo. Diba? Diba? Ganun, no? Ganun yung sasabi niya. So you and I need to follow this procedure. Okay? Many people are not successful because again, they do not want to keep on repeating simple things. Okay? Just like playing a piano or playing any musical instrument or playing any sport, again, if you don't keep on repeating, you will not become an expert. Diba? According to outliers nga, no, in order to become an expert in something, you need to do it 10,000 times. Grabe yung repeat, no? 10,000 repetition for you to become an expert. And so when they asked Bill Gates, how can he become one of the pioneers, no, of internet? No? He spent 10,000 hours in the computer. When they asked Michael Jordan spent 10,000 shots, no, in order to become the best basketball player. Okay? And so, don't get frustrated, no? Especially in the cycle of this learning procedure. Because when you start to get bored, then you will not learn and you will not become the expert that you are trying to be. Then you will not be successful. And so here, Dr. Lim Boon Hong models to us now how he prepares his talk. He prepares well, and these are all he had mastered for the past years. That's why anytime he comes up, he can easily share to us a lot of things. Okay? And he is consistent, no? And especially to what he is telling us always, is very consistent. Why? Because he himself, he said, he keeps on repeating in order to gain mastery. So after many repeats, you need to start applying, no? Applying, no? Applying means, yun na nga, doing it, no, as often as you can. Okay? So iba yung practice, no? Iba yung repeating, no? So just like in our business, no, how much do you really know the Riway business? That's a very important question, no, that was asked, no, to from all of us. How much do you really know about network marketing? How much percentage are you still relying on others? Okay? Kasi nga, if you really know the business, remember, all of us here doing Riway, all of us are boss. No one among us are employees. Okay? But yes, many of us, we are dependent on our upline. Okay? But as a true leader, you need to gain mastery. Diba? So that you can be an independent leader and not just relying on others. Yes, we can borrow strength from each other. But the key for you to become successful is to what? Build yourself up to be that leader. Okay, form your team and develop them also to become independent leaders. The more you handle your own business well, the more you become successful. Okay, and if all of us are very powerful leaders, when we come together, we are able to borrow each other's strength, and the whole team becomes even more powerful. Okay? So that's the learning procedure. So again, no, you will see this 5 in your screen, no? You know, it's so funny, when Lim Bon Hong asked Andy Sos to stand up in the video, he asked, no, Andy So to repeat na 1 to 5. Number 1, basic ano, 2, repeat. Number 3, then later on, he started to mix it up. And Andy So started to say the wrong words. No, number 2, mastery. No, not mastery. What? Start applying. No, not start applying. Repeat. Yeah, no. So actually, what Dr. Lim Bon Hong was showing to all is that at the very beginning, yes, we will commit mistake. Okay, we will say the wrong things, just like what to Andy So. But if you keep on repeating, you know, at the end of the stage, Andy So can tell you what is it, what is number 2, what is number 3, what is kahit na in random. Why? Because of the repetition. Okay? He keeps on repeating, and suddenly he has already mastered it. Okay? So the same is true, no? In everything we want to learn, we need to master the 5 steps. Okay, mastering just the 5 steps, no? If we cannot master these 5 steps, then we cannot learn anything, no? Because this is the what? Learning procedure. So the very basic actually is what? Repeat. Repeat the basic knowledge until you are ready to apply, until you are ready to gain mastery, and you reinforce. Siyempre, you continue to improve, no? To show that you really fully understood what is it all about. Okay? So yan, no? Haba, no? Pero I hope that you're learning something. Can I see a thumbs up if you're learning anything from what I'm sharing to you? Meron ba? Meron, no? Ay, buti na lang, no? Kasi hirap mag-translate, 3 araw ako nagta-translate nito, Okay. So, sabi dito nga, we will have difficulty at first, but as we keep on repeating it several times, we will master it. So don't worry. Okay? Kaya makita mo, no, napakaganda talaga ng Reway. Why? It's really guiding us step by step, no, how to become successful. How many wants to be successful? I do believe all of us wants to be successful. And the question that Dr. Lim Bon Hong asks us next is that, are you willing to make some sacrifices to become successful? Yeah, no? And he started to ask the question, how many books have you read to become successful? No? Kasi nga, it's very important, no, that if you want to become successful, if you want to become a leader, you need to be reader. Okay? How many books you have read about how to become a successful person? Diba? Okay? So sabi nga niya, let us not talk about the books you read. Let's talk about the first, about do you have books in your house? I think that's the basic, no? Are you investing books? Okay? How can you be successful if you're not investing on books? Successful people, do you think they read books? Of course. Diba? I do believe all successful people read books. Okay? And so, how much book do you have? Okay? Would people be amazed, no? Sabi nga niya, would people be amazing the volumes of books you have? Actually, naisip ko, dati kasi, meron akong bookshelf 8 by 4 feet. Alam mo yung 8 by 4 feet? Gano'ng kalaki yon? Isang plywood ng laki. Okay, 8, siguro parang mga 8 to 10 shelf yun per bookshelf. No? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Ganun karami yung books ko actually. Okay, kailan nauso yung Kindle, kaya I have sold many of the books and transform it into e-library. Okay, but I remembered, no, books are really so important. Sabi nga niya, sabi ni Dr. Lim Bon Hong, if you're not yet a reader, okay lang, but start investing on books. Okay, at least, di ba, meron kang, tawag dito, show to the people, no, that is, no, mukha kang, you look like an intelligent person who reads books. Okay, di ba? Kasi, because that would be the first step. Okay, first step. Start investing books. Maybe you have not read it all. Just like him, he said he has a lot of books. He has books in his house in Taiwan. He has books in his house in Malaysia. He has books in his house in Singapore. But he has not read them all, but he has a lot of books. He really invests on books. Okay? And so, if you have books, anytime, no, you can just open it, no, and look at it, find a quotation, find something, an idea, a new idea, then you could already share, no, share something new to your people. Okay, because you cannot be sharing the same thing every time. There should be new things that you share. Okay, and second, he said you must not borrow books. Ha, bawal mag-borrow books. Okay, why? Okay, because you need to read the books repeatedly. Okay? When you read big books repeatedly, you would gain different insights. O nga naman. No, why? Because every single year, you and I are maturing. So when our knowledge, our brain matures, our behavior matures, when we read that book again, you get new insights. And so he was telling us that you should not borrow books, but invest on the right books. No, we cannot just conclude that because you read it, you already understood it well and you know it already from cover to cover. No, definitely, every time you read a book, depending on the maturity, depending of your personal improvement, you will gain new insights. Okay? So, reading a book once is not enough. Okay? Sabi niya, if you're really good, then try to write one. Sabi niya, try to write one book on your own if you're really good enough. Ha? And so, here, I'm gonna show you, no, several slides, no, that actually he's requiring everybody to read those books. Okay? So sabi niya, since you already have money, you're in Reway, definitely you're earning some money, start investing on books. Okay? At least you would look intelligent, no, having a bookshelf full of books. Okay? But of course, hindi lang pwede display. As you have those display, as you beef it up, then start reading it, even in random. Okay? Surely, those books that you read will help you. You will be the one to benefit, no, from those books. Okay? So, let me the slide again. Showing to us, no, different books. So, he was saying that you need to have this, no, you can screenshot this, direct selling books. Okay, you need, actually some of these books I have, but I know all the books that he presented, no. So you need to start, kasi we are in this business, so you need to read direct selling books, no, in order to understand even further, no, further this what is direct selling all about. Second, you need to have management books, no. Ito meron ako, The Effective Executive, meron ako niyan, The Good to Great, meron ako niyan. 7 Habits, meron ako niyan. 21, meron ako niyan. Build to Last, meron ako niyan, no? So you will see that 5 Discipline, isa yan sa paborito ko, no? The 1 Minute Man, meron ako niyan. So, the hard things about the hard things, no? These are very good management books, actually. Actually, wala nga dito yung Escape from Cluelessness. That's one of my favorite management books. Pero, you know, you need to read this kind of books because you're managing people. You're managing your own business, no, in Reway. Third is all about mind-setting books. This one is also very important, no, because you would see, no, if you're really listening to the different LTS, there are new concepts actually, no, that being imparted to us, no. Kaya makikita mo there's a big gap, no, or difference between, kasi sanay tayo sa American books eh. No, hindi tayo sanay sa Asian books. Of course, that what is being recommended here there are both Asian and Americans, no. But these are all what you should be able to complement it because these are all powerful books because definitely whether Western or Eastern, both have their best. So you need to get the best of worlds. Okay? Then you need to have these self-improvement books because you should be a lifelong learner. Okay? And all of these, no, are all good books also. that you can start buying, investing, and what? Reading, of course, no? Marketing books. Okay? So you will see, no? Ito, Blue Ocean Ship, ha? Ayan, ha? Why we buy, positioning, yan, no? Yung mga ganyan, ha? So these all important books. So actually, the sessions that we have been doing in this Reway, these are all coming from these books. Okay? Communication. Kasi nga, our key business here is actually communication. Telling people are good product, telling people are good platform, telling people are good company, telling people are good boss. Right? So communication is very important. Psychological books also. You need to understand a lot of psychology. Of course, and there are also what we call classics, no? Ay, teka, na-screenshot nyo ba? Okay? Then the classics, no? You need to understand all of this. Okay? So, pagod ba kayo? Pagod na? Can you see a thumbs up pag pagod na kayo? Or na-encourage kayo? Are you fired up? Fired up to be a leader in Reway? I hope that you're really writing notes, creating your own notebook, ha? So that pag meron ka team, ikaw na yung magtuturo sa kanila. Now, here, no, sabi dito, even browsing the books, no, get those good quotations. You can use them powerfully in building up your team. So, actually, you don't need to read the books cover to cover. You can pick, no, chapters, no. Some of the book readers are like that, no. They just pick chapters that they like to read. And if they need it, they look at it. If they don't need it, they would just shelf it until they need it. No, then they would read it. Now, this time, Dr. Lim Boon Hong, no, he said he has a new target. Wow, galing, no? Grabe talaga. His new target right now is learn 5 languages. 5 new languages. Grabe, no? No, sabi niya 5 new languages. And so, I try to check, no, ano yung ginagamit niyang app. Ito pala yung app na ginagamit niya, Duolingo. Okay, Duolingo. I tried it, no. Syempre, I'm familiar with Chinese, diba? Mandarin. So, tinype ko Mandarin. And it was really conversational in a way, no. You are learning how to use the language. So, merong Korean, lahat ng maraming languages involved dito. So, actually, he encourages all of us, no, to learn new language. Sabi niya, if you learn 1 new language, it would extend your life for 5 longer years. Wow! Totoo ba yan? Research-based ba yan? Hindi ko alam. Sabi niya, okay, why? Sabi niya, because if you start to learn a new language, your will keep on working. Okay? Because learning language is not easy. It is difficult. But if you keep on moving your brain, definitely it would prolong your life, no? And I do believe nga, no, itong Duolingo, you can set every day 20 minutes learning a language. So try to learn a language yung target market mo. For example, target market mo, Vietnam. Ano to ng Vietnamese? Target under mo, Korea. Di mag-aaral ka ng Korea, mandami, nakakatuwa. And Dr. Hong, he was saying that since he started using this, I think he is trying to learn Indonesian language. Tama ba? Coach Shen, was he learning Indonesian language?
Yes.
I forgot already. Right? Indonesia, no?
And also Japanese.
And also Japanese, no? And may score. He said he always get perfect score, no, every 20 minutes, every day. No, trying to learn new sentences, formulating new sentences. And so here, no, what we're trying to say in this first lesson, what we're trying to is what? We need to create a habit of learning. Okay? There's no shortcut for your success. Okay? And that habit should not only be for you, but you need to pass it to your team members. Okay? The habit of learning. So again, no, I think the most important thing that strike me, okay, is what? Always give 100% in everything you do. Okay? Okay, 100%. Give your best effort in everything you do. Whether if you're gonna read, you're gonna learn, then give your 100%. If you're gonna present, then give your 100%. You want to hit your 1-star, 2-star, give your 100%. Okay? And that 100% is not talking to a client once a month. That's not 100%. Okay? So you need to think. You and I need to think. Second, we need to keep on learning. Okay? Not about learning about many things, no? But you need to keep an open mind. And sabi nga niya, if you can learn a new language, of course, learn a new language. Okay? So those are very important. Okay? So it's already 9:30, no? Sorry for the internet disruption. Okay? Hopefully we can fix it, no? But no, we have another speaker, no, a guest speaker who will share with us. No, that is our Dream Supreme Pegasus. Loman will talk about to us about lesson number. Wala. Wala. Surprise speaker. Okay, surprise. Name Loman Chen. Okay. Okay. So, any question? Any question from the group? You can raise your hand and I will call you to, if you have question. No question?